Well, hello lovely Libra, how you doing? I hope you are super well. My name is Diane and we're going to do a career and finances reading for April/May. You're very welcome here, Libra. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I appreciate it so much. And if you find it resonates with you, Libra, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that a lot as well. And I also have a new spiritual life coaching channel called How to Train Your Caterpillar. So, you know, if you feel like checking that out, I would appreciate that a lot too. The link will be in the description box below the video. So let's get straight into this, Libra. So what's going on for Libra, career and finances, Spirit? I feel like you may be feeling a bit stuck. Cards took a long time to come out. In fact, let's take all of them. Let's see what you got here. So you have, okay, you have the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to put the cards in this happy little spot of light right here. You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the World. Okay, so with the Seven of Swords here, this card talks about a better course of action being available to you. Looks like a new pathway is about to open up to you, Libra. So I don't know if it's something that you're doing at the moment. See how he's kind of looking at that new path. Like this one here, it's like one path is kind of dark and then you've got this like new path over here. I feel like maybe you're thinking about leaving something behind, like maybe it's not satisfying you in some way. You have the Knight of Cups here, so you might be doing something creative. Like what you're doing, it might be quite creative. Could also be an offer. This could be the offer of something creative coming towards you, or like a new idea about doing something creative. You have the Page of Swords here, which talks about it's like a new challenge coming towards you with the Page of Swords here. It also talks about, you know, in the Rider-Waite, it shows a person kind of leaving behind a situation as well. So I always take the Page of Swords to be a kind of a card of leaving something behind. But this, like, as well as that, this card here talks about like an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. So I feel like you've got something new coming towards you, and you have the World here. So this is a beautiful card to get, because well, for one thing, with Archangel Michael, it might involve well, let me just see what else comes out here. But with the World, the World talks about something ending and a new cycle beginning, but it talks about a really important accomplishment. It talks about you achieving something very important. And I feel like with Archangel Michael, I feel like it's something that's going to be bettering the world. Like, I feel like this is what you're going to be doing. Like, it's something kind of, you're going to be leveling up. It's some kind of level up. And it's going to give you, like, I just feel like you're dissatisfied with what you're doing. Like, maybe it's become boring to you, or maybe you feel like you should be doing more. You know what I mean? Let's see what else is going on. What else is going on for Libra? Yeah, you have Coffin. Something's definitely ending. Why doesn't this deck ever focus? Oh my god, this is why I don't use it. Why won't you focus? There we go. See, that's just what I wanted to show you. Just wanted to show you the card. So there's definitely something ending here. Kind of a lot. You have Official Person here. This is also, they're drawing my attention to the numbers as well, because it's a number 22, so it feels like there's a lot more balance about to come in. And you know, I usually take this card to mean a promotion, or like I was saying, like a level up, some kind of level up where you're kind of you're going to the next level, you know what I mean? You're going to the next stage, like one stage higher, and you have sudden wealth. So it looks like you're getting some kind of promotion here in some way, and you have sudden wealth. which kind of speaks for itself, you know. I feel like it may happen quite suddenly, Libra. This may kind of come out of the blue a little bit. So when I talk about a promotion though, that could be, it doesn't have to be, you know, within the current job that you're in, although it could be that. It could mean like you decide to start your own business, right? Or it could mean like you go into a different job. You know, maybe you're kind of in, just for example, maybe you're in customer service now and you decide to start applying for jobs as management, for example. And I feel like it's going to be, you're going to have a lot more money quite suddenly. I do see something ending here. You have bad health at the bottom of the deck here as well. So I feel like whatever it is you're doing at the moment is maybe kind of affecting your health a little bit. Like maybe you're overworking yourself, or it's just kind of come to that point. I feel like it's not allowing your creativity to come through with that Knight of Cups. I feel like you feel restricted. Like it's become restrictive. Like maybe it started out kind of, you know, like a creative kind of job. Like it could be like art, it could be healing, anything creative, like tarot, for example, you know what I mean? Yeah, something to do with charity as well you might have been doing, but I don't know, maybe for some reason it's just not what you thought it was going to be. What else for Libra, please? I feel like it's a spiritual level up. I feel like you're going through a spiritual level up, and it's kind of, especially with that full moon in Libra that we just had, if you're watching this already about the full moon, because that floored me. I meant to say that as well, Libra, if you've been waiting for this reading, like, apologies it's a couple of days late, but that full moon it really floored me. I had to take like a couple of days kind of chilling a bit. So yeah, you might have gone through some kind of spiritual level up, because that tends to be what the world talks about as well. You know, it's like almost like a computer game, you know, you've gone from one level to the next level. So you'd be getting more skills, you know. What else for Libra, please? Choose a new direction, and you have unlikely. Okay, I don't know why that one's there. Let's see, you have choose a new direction here. I feel like this is the one that wanted to come out. So we're going to take that one. Yeah, because something's ending. Whether that is because you're ending it, or it just has come to a natural end. Let's get one more from this deck. Big happy changes. So definitely looks like you're going in a new direction here, and they're saying, you know, because it's maybe one of those things where you're like, oh, I don't know, like I don't know if I should go in a new direction, I don't know, it's a bit risky or something like that, but they're just wanting you to know it's going to pay off. Like going in this new direction, like it's going to lead to a lot of happy changes for you, like money and some kind of promotion, you know, some kind of level up. Let me just shuffle the tarot a couple more times. I see the Page of Pentacles here as well, quite profusely when I'm shuffling, so I feel like you might be learning something new. Like, you might do an evening course and then you end up kind of going into business from the evening course. Yeah. See the Eight of Pentacles again, it's like learning something new, getting good at something else. It could be in the same kind of field. The Page of Pentacles can talk about something brand new that you're going to learn, or it can talk about something kind of within your field, but like an extra bow, an extra arrow to your bow or something, an extra arrow to your quiver. I don't know what the saying is. Okay, something's ending. So, all right, what's going on for Libra, please? Okay, let me just reshuffle. Jeez. All right, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. So whatever it is you're doing at the moment, Libra, you're very good at it with the Eight of Pentacles. You are very good at it. You may have even made a name for yourself. I feel like you're just getting to a point where you're just a bit bored with it. Like it's maybe feeling a little unrewarding by this point, because the Eight of Pentacles also talks about very, very hard work. You know, his entire gaze is like his entire energy is focused on that little pentacle, right? Why aren't you focusing, camera? There we go. See how his oh my god. His attention is focused like entirely on that pentacle, right? He's completely ignoring like the town behind him. So it may be like you're working so hard that that's all you get to do, right? You don't get to like go and, you know, have a cup of coffee in town or whatever you feel like doing. Because that can be the thing with creative pursuits, like especially if it's maybe something you're kind of working for yourself or something like that, you know, it tends to be like you have to keep doing it, you know. Mind you, that's the same for any job, you know. If you want to get paid, you have to keep doing it, right? That's something that they tend to insist on, unfortunately. Okay, what else for Libra, please? You have the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, it could very well be something to do with branching out on your own, because this is your challenge here. It could be you're thinking about setting up your own business with the Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting you have the 8 and the 9. Look how close you are. See, it's literally one step away. I feel like this is what they're trying to push you into, this Nine of Pentacles here, and it's like one, because you have the 8 and then the 9, so it's like one step away from where you are now. But it's maybe just, you know, the Nine of Pentacles can talk about feeling like you're maybe not worthy, or you're not good enough to do it, or there's a little bit of lack of confidence there. I feel like they're trying to push you into something where you would be kind of a bit more independent or something like this. It's to do with confidence though. Like whatever this is you're thinking about doing, or you're thinking about leaving your current job to do something else, it's a lack of confidence I feel is holding you back. Yeah, you definitely have something new coming towards you. With the Five of Cups here, like whatever it is you're doing at the moment didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, the way that you thought it would. But the thing is with this Five of Cups, see he's got the Two of Cups behind him. It means there's something better. Ace of Pentacles, a new offer coming in from the universe. The Hermit came out in reverse, so it might mean that you're working with other people. Like maybe at the moment you're doing something kind of solo, or you maybe don't get to hang out with people as much as you would like to, like because it takes so much of your attention, right? Because you're working so hard. But you have the Chariot here, so I feel like something's going to happen very quickly. There's definitely success here, Libra, with whatever this new thing is. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups here. So yeah, you're definitely, I feel like for a lot of you it's something kind of artistic that you're doing, or it's something in that vague area. It's like you want to do something creative, like you want to do something that's going to help the world, like healing. Like you could be a doctor or a nurse, you could be like a spiritual healer, you could be an artist, you could do like, I don't know, the tarot or something, you could work for a charity, you could work with a community or something. But I feel like you want to do something that really inspires you. I feel like that's what you thought you were doing at the moment, and maybe it did inspire you at the time, but I just feel like you've kind of outgrown it. Alright, what else for Libra, please? I feel like it's restricting you. I feel like whatever it is you're doing at the moment is restrictive. I do not really know which one that was, so let's reshuffle. What else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? You have the Hierophant. Okay. The Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Yeah, there's something, it's very important that you keep your faith here with the Hierophant. Like it's very important that you remain open, because Spirit is going to teach you something new with this Page of Pentacles. I see you learning something new here. Like I see you going back to school or studying something new. So like with the Hierophant, this is a card of making sure you stay open to what the universe has for you, because maybe you're kind of so focused on what you're doing at the moment and making that work, you're kind of hitting a block. Because the thing is, if it's not if it's not what they want you doing anymore, you will hit a block, because they're just going to shut the door. They're going to be like, no, that door is closed, to go that way. This is what we want you doing, come on. Flick, get in that direction. And the thing is, with the sun, it's going to make you a lot happier. It could very well be something in the spotlight. You may not want to go into the spotlight, because I see the 9 of Pentacles here in the sun. So for some of you, like, there's definitely a level up here that you may be resisting a little bit. But yeah, the sun is abundance, it's happiness. Tell me about Libra's past, please. I'm just going to move these guys, because I just know that when I shuffle, it's going to knock all those cards. Tell me about Libra's past, please. The Emperor. So yeah, the Emperor and the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm picking up a few things here. You know, whatever you were doing in the past, I feel like it was pretty stable, whatever you were doing in the past. And maybe for some reason now, maybe it's become a little unstable and you're having to work harder to maintain what you have. That might only be for some of you. For some of you, you might have been a dad, you know. I'm sure you still are if you were back then. But you may have had, it doesn't even have to be a father figure, but you may have had a lot of responsibilities that were kind of keeping you in the current job that you're in now. And now maybe you've kind of been released of some of those responsibilities a little bit, like maybe you're not with that person anymore that you were kind of providing for, or the kids have grown up or something like this. So there's less kind of responsibility for you. So you're thinking about going into something a bit riskier, right? Something you maybe couldn't do when you were younger. But I feel like whatever this is you're currently doing, I feel like you're very good at it, and I feel like maybe in the past you were something of an authority figure at it, and it was very, very stable. I don't know if that's still the case for you, maybe not so much now, but you have the 4 of Swords here, so I just feel like you're due for a rest, is what I feel like. Okay, tell me about the near future. It is such a beautiful day here, like, it's so gorgeous. I wish it was like this all the time. What? Tell me about the near future for Libra, please. Get off. Oh my god, I just saw the Death card there too. So you have the 10 of Swords, and then I saw the Death card there too. So Spirit is saying, Libra, something is ending, okay? And the 10 of Swords is all about embracing the change, because look what it came out with, the King of Pentacles. So I see there's like money here. There's... Let me reshuffle this one, okay? Let me see if he comes out again, because we've got this 10 of Swords here. I'm going to come back to the 10 of Swords. What is the advice? Because I do see, you know, with the 10 of Swords, like, I see you leaving something behind here, something ending. I feel like it's going to be your choice though, but I feel like you're being pushed into it. Again, it's like that not so gentle nudge, right? There he is, look, King of Pentacles. He just really wants to come out. I don't know where I'm supposed to put him, Spirit. You want him here? Alright, so let me get another one on that. Clarify the 10 of Swords, please. I feel like you want it to end. It's like you do and you don't. You have the Tower here with the 9 of Cups. I feel like you want it to end. It's like you do and you don't, because you kind of want the stability that it provides for you. But at the same time, like, you're bored. You're really bored of it. You're done. Like, it's not fulfilling you anymore. And I feel like you know you've outgrown it, right? So I feel like the end might come quite fast. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like there's maybe an end to this, you being this King of Pentacles is what I want to say, because I feel like you were in a place where you were very stable. But now you're kind of coming, like, not so much that you may not have been very stable, I don't know, but the King of Pentacles is usually very stable, but I feel like there was an element with what you're currently doing of, this is just what I do. This is what I do, and I'm not going to change it. I feel like there was an element of that, and it's maybe because you had some kind of responsibility, or you just like the stability. You know, maybe before you were kind of thinking more about just getting the money in, but now you've come to a place now where you're like, but I'm bored, like I'm restless, I've got itchy feet, because you have the Seven of Cups here. So the Seven of Cups in a career reading kind of indicates like, I need a new direction and I don't know which way to go. And also, see how you have this cup here that's covered? It's the same cup from here, right? Like you want this kind of new, like you want to do something that you feel is kind of making a difference, right? Something creative, but you know, the cup's kind of covered here, so you may not even know what that is yet. You may not have this new idea, you may not know what it is. What is the advice for Libra? Well, okay then. You have the Empress and the Ten of Cups here. So, okay. There's a little bit of a kind of fake it till you make it vibe here, okay? Because with the Empress, you know, I always feel like the Emperor kind of has to work a bit more for what he has, right? And I feel like that's maybe what you've done in the past. But with the Empress here, it's almost like you're kind of leveling up now to a point of you're like, it's time to kind of let go of some of the control and kind of let Spirit take the wheel a little bit and guide you into this new direction, because you're very, people like to be around you. There's something about you that makes people feel very content, makes people feel very happy. And I feel like that's what you're going to be guided into in some way with this Ten of Cups here. Like, just don't stress too much about what's coming. Like, there is a change, but don't stress about it, because Spirit's got it handled, okay? They know exactly what they're trying to push you into. You may not know yet, because they like to keep you guessing. But you'll know soon enough. So just at the moment, you know, just be in this Empress space where the Empress is always in a space of like, things just naturally flow to me, bitch. Like, I don't have to work for things, you know. She's got the river kind of flowing behind her. She's just naturally abundant. You know, she just kind of sits there and waits for people to bring things to her, right? So that's kind of your advice here, is to just not seek out the new direction too hard, and not worry about it too much. Like, just let yourself be happy, because you're being very guided here. And what is the outcome for Libra, please? That's, you have the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups. Some of you may be working with a soulmate or something. It's really interesting. Let me just reshuffle. Or you might be working with someone from your past. What is the outcome for Libra, please? You might be entering some kind of partnership. You have the Hermit. Like Spirit. So you have the Hermit in your outcome. Okay, what else for the outcome for Libra, please? You have the Five of Wands. Okay, so there's some details to iron out, alright? The Hermit here, I see you kind of, sorry my camera cut out, Libra, I see you kind of doing a lot of thinking here in your very near future about what it is you want to do. With the Five of Wands, things may seem a little up in the air, alright? But that, you know, I gotta be honest here, Libra, that is usually how you know that Spirit has the wheel. When you feel like you're kind of out of control and you're like, I don't like this. It usually means that Spirit is in control, and that is usually when the best things happen. Okay, tell me what else for Libra in the outcome, please. What else for Libra for the outcome? there might be a bit of a test of faith going on here somewhat in your near future, okay? This coming up here in your advice kind of says to me that there's a bit of a test of faith coming your way. It's like, okay, you were here when you were kind of much more concerned with like material things and all this kind of stuff. We're now trying to raise you up to here, right? Which is like an extra level of having faith. It's like, how much do you trust us? How much do you trust us? And I guarantee that when you let Spirit take the wheel, it takes you to places that you would never even have thought of doing. And I speak from experience. Look what I do. Look at this, right? What else for Libra in the outcome, please? What else for Libra? Okay, you have Judgment, definitely a decision coming here. The Judgment's also, you know, I feel like with the Hermit and the Judgment coming out together as well, there's a decision in your future about moving on from what you're currently doing, okay? But I feel like it's a decision that's been a long time coming. I feel like you've been fed up with what you're doing for a while. The Judgment is also a rebirth. There's some kind of rebirth here coming, okay? And also with the Judgment, this is like your calling. You're going to be called to do something in particular, okay? You're going to start getting signs about it, you know. When the time is right, they'll just dump it in your lap, okay? What else for Libra in the outcome, please? Okay. You have the 10 of Wands here, so I see you, it's like you can finally put a burden down. I feel like once this realization comes, because everything's going to feel very up in the air, right? It's going to feel like things are changing and you don't have anything to go towards yet. That's only going to be temporary, okay? So don't even worry about it, because this realization is going to come towards you and everything's going to, there's going to be like a huge weight taken off your shoulder, okay? And I feel like you're going to be able to rest, okay? But don't try and force it. The information will come when you're ready. What else for the outcome for Libra, please? Yep. 6 of Swords. Oh my god. Death. And the Queen of Wands. So some of you may be in the public eye. And you may be moving away from that. Or some of you may be moving towards being in the public eye. There's definitely an ending. But with the 6 of Swords, you're moving away from something that's kind of making you unhappy, right? Towards like a more peaceful time. Let's get one more. What else for Libra in the outcome, please? Six of Wands. I'm going to take both of those. You also have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so like coming in from the cold financially. And you have the 6 of Wands here with the King of Cups, so this is victory. This is you heading towards some kind of victory here. And there's you. King of Cups is you. It's a Libra sign because he's balanced, right? Definitely it's like movement forward. I see a lot of movement forward here, and you're moving towards victory. The King of Cups though, I do feel like you may be doing something, it's like artistic or something to do with like healing or the spiritual side of things, or like working for a charity or working for a community or something. Is kind of what I see you doing, like counselor. You know, you can Google like careers for the King of Cups, but yeah, I definitely see this going on here. And don't forget you have sudden wealth here as well, Libra, and big happy changes. So you might be confused for a little while and it might happen kind of suddenly, but just know, they just want you to know it's divinely orchestrated, okay? And you're going exactly where you're supposed to be going, so don't even worry about it. And remember this reading when you have that sleepless night and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just remember this reading, okay? So I hope this was a useful reading, Libra. Many, many thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if it was useful. And don't forget to check out my new life coaching channel. The link will be in the description box if you feel like doing that, of course. Many, many blessings, Libra. Love and light.